Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. How are you doing? What's the latest? What's the gossip? Fill your girl in. Today we're doing a yes or no reading, but let's just take a moment to notice my new blanket for my table. My mum knitted it for me. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that my mum usually knits me taro socks. She knits me little blankets like this, and yeah, she finally made my little blanket for me. My mum actually spends a lot of time knitting premature baby clothes and just baby clothes in general, and then she takes them up to like hospitals and stuff. So yeah, I love my mum. Anyway, let's move on. Today we're doing a yes or no reading. Yes or no readings will not tell you what to do, but they will, however, confirm what you already know or what you already feel. So yeah, you're probably going to hear noise in the background because my neighbours are still building next door. There's like 2 months of this, just a heads up. So just prepare yourself for banging and all kinds of shouting and all kinds of stuff happening next door. And yeah, let's get into what's happening right now. Yes or no reading. Pile 1, pile 2 and pile 3. My throat is also a little bit jacked up at the moment because I think I've had an allergic reaction to something. So, it's all fun and games, my end, people. Let's see what's happening for cards number 1. Yes or no, cards number 1. Cards number 1. This is a yes. This is a yes. You are coming out of this place of lack and you are stepping into this place of like faith. And because you're literally stepping out and taking faith and believing in stuff again, like you're able to create so much, and it happens so fast, and you probably wasn't expecting it to happen this fast. I feel for pile number 1, it feels like there's been a long time of like a long period of stagnation or isolation or being maybe like bedbound or something. Or maybe your finances have been struggling and stuff. But yeah, I feel like you guys are getting back into that rhythm of like having faith again. Like you found your faith and you're starting to believe again. And because that's happening, because you're taking that leap of faith, like this is the reality of what is coming, or what is already happening if it hasn't happened already. Pile number 1 as well, like I feel like you realised that you always had the key, you know, like we've got a little key here, like you always had the key to unlock your own potential. And sometimes like I get it, you know, like I've been there myself when you're in a cycle of especially if you're going through like a dark night of the soul and stuff like that. Sometimes seeing that light, it's just you can't see it, you know, and you get caught up in this pattern of those conditions and labels and stuff that have been slapped on you since you were since you were born. And yeah, I feel like you're finally starting to like pick that apart and realize that your truth is not the truth of everybody else that's giving you these conditions, if that makes any sense. Does that make sense? Like you are good enough, even if your teachers or whoever told you you weren't, and you weren't going to be anything because you didn't take this seriously. Do you know what I mean? Does that make it make sense even more? Hopefully, like you get what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I feel like you're definitely coming out of that stage of like stagnation. You're starting to believe and have faith and believe in yourself again. You're switching up the story of yourself. You know, you're changing the game. And because you're changing it, like, it's fertile city. Sounded so common. Like the fertility, whether that's literally or just through creation of your ideas and bringing them forward and birthing them and bringing them into the world, and then, you know, them taking off and success comes with it. like the process, you can literally see the process. Like you've hit rock bottom, right? There's nothing else now to do but to come back up again. There's nothing now to do but to start believing again. There's like there's nothing now other than rising up. For some of you as well, it could be improving health. Maybe some of you were struggling with fertility and you've been working hard on your health and getting healthier and stuff, and this is a sign that, you know, that's paying off. Financially as well, it could be that finances have been a bit stagnant, and, you know, the more you believe in yourself and the more you know your self-worth, the more you start like creating abundance. Like you're rising up, like, because abundance already exists, it's everywhere. You just got to like rise up and claim what's fucking yours. You know what I mean? So pole number 1, this is a yes. Keep believing in yourself, keep having faith, take that leap of faith, because trust me, like the road to success, people think like you're going to start and then you're going to be successful. People don't understand that the road to success is a road of like hard fucking work. There's a lot of ups and downs and stuff in the road to success. There's a lot of like learning curves and stuff. But if you don't learn, how are you ever really going to know? Oh, you think you can run a bakery? Okay, well, how are you going to run that bakery? Have you started from the ground up? Like, have you been the cleaner? Have you been the person that, you know, like the shop runner that goes and gets all the ingredients? Like, have you really, like, you know, experienced everything to say that, you know, like, yeah, the road to success is going to be a straight one? Because trust me, it's not. So cards number 1, this is a yes. I'm glad to see it. I'm glad to see the progress. Be proud of yourself. Keep believing in yourself. Keep realizing your self-worth. And yeah, there's a lot of great things coming for you guys. That's just facts. I feel like there's something coming up with the moon cycle as well. So I don't know what the next moon cycle is. Where are we, Libra? So yeah. Pay attention, or start manifesting, or start writing intentions, or releasing, and you know how it goes, right? When it comes to the moon magic stuff. Anyway, moving on before I keep going on and on and on. Let's see what's happening for pile number 2. Yes or no, pile number 2. Pole number 2, this is a yes. This is a life transforming yes. I feel like for you guys, something recently has been revealed. Whether it's, I don't know how to break this up. Okay, so maybe it can be a person revealing how they really feel, and then, you know, like the 4 of Wands is kind of seen as like the twin flame or the marriage card or whatever. So maybe someone has revealed their true feelings for you, and you come together and you create a relationship, and it kind of transforms everything for you. Maybe it's a Scorpio. We've also got Pisces here, and we also have fire energy, which is Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. It could be just a situation that you've been in for a long time, and, you know, taking a step back maybe has given you the opportunity to see things for what they really are. And because you can now see things for what they really are, you're able to enjoy things a little bit more, you know. Sometimes when you're too close to the picture, like, you can't see the details. You can't get that same experience as when you step back and you can see things for what they really are. So maybe it's like that. Maybe this is a long-awaited transition for you guys. Coming out of like the dark night of the soul. Finally seeing light at the end of the tunnel. getting your life back and starting to celebrate. I feel like a big energy of like finding your tribe. There's also like a big energy around like speaking your truth, and you know, maybe you're the person that reveals how you really feel, and maybe you're the person that's starting to speak up and speak your truth. And in doing that, you literally, your life goes from like going this way, and then it's just like boom, you know, like living a life of like, you know, stagnation and resistance and stuff. And then the moment you start speaking your truth, it's just like bam, straight away shit changes straight away. No hesitations, no nothing, like path clears. And as heavy sometimes as the moon can be, especially if you are going through like a healing phase and stuff, I feel like the Four of Wands is saying to you, like, just you know, even in the dark, find not only beauty, but, you know, still make space to do something that you enjoy. For me, when I went through my first ever dark night of the soul, I spent 3 weeks straight just in hell, crying all the time, just madness. You know how it goes, right? When you're healing. And then I'm quite a creative person. I love like crafting and all that kind of stuff. But like after about 3 weeks, I had all of this material around me, and I was like, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make myself a book. You know, like in Charmed, you know, like that big spell book type thing. And it literally took me 2 days. That's how invested I was in making this book. And yeah. You just get into that stage of like creating. Make it like, there was nothing I enjoyed more in that dark space than making this book. And then I started making like loads more. But the point is to still find time to do something that brings you joy. Whether it's music, I know music can be triggering, so maybe it's not music, I don't know. Music, art, whatever it is, that little something that always brings a little smile to your face, or something that you enjoy doing, like actively enjoy doing. No matter whether you're in the moon phase or just, you know, coming out of whatever, always find time to just have a little bit of fun, you know? Like, life isn't meant to be so damn serious. It's not. As much as, like, life is serious, because, hello, we live on this planet with everything that's going on and stuff. Like, we have to make the effort to find beauty and find fun and create and find some way to enjoy ourselves. Otherwise, we're just going to be miserable. My throat is so damaged at the moment. I don't know what I've had a reaction to, but it's crazy. And this isn't a time for like being harsh, like speaking your truth and stuff. You know, people, you probably are going to lose people around you, and that's perfectly okay. That's perfectly okay. Not everyone's meant to be with you, like, you know, all the time. Like, you might meet back up later in life when you're both on the same page again. But, you know, when you start speaking your truth, you'll realise that people won't resonate with you anymore. And that's okay. Keep growing anyway. Because this guy right here, this death energy, death and rebirth, it says on this card. Like, I think one thing about Scorpio energy is, as much as people like to joke about how toxic and fucked up and whatever else they are, like, the loyalty, like, of that energy, like, of Scorpio energy, they're not going to see you just fucking suffer. If they love you, like, if this death card energy, like, it's not just going to leave you to die and not take you through to the other side and make you see the light. And, you know, it's not just going to leave you there, like, on the floor, broken. That's not real Scorpio energy, just to, like, you know, this like, typical world of Scorpio energy. That's not it. They're not going to leave you on the floor. They'll probably take you through the whole process. They're not going to abandon you in your time of need. And whether that's like typical Scorpio, like someone in your life or whatever, I'm just talking about the energy of the Death card. Like you're not going to like go through this process and be dropped at the bottom of a pit and then not come out the other side. That's not how death energy works. Anyway, pole number 2. This is a yes for you guys. It's a yes. The revealing, the unveiling has led to a massive life transformation. And if it hasn't happened already, it will happen. And there is light at the tunnel. I'm just putting that out there. So let's move on to pole number 3. Let me know if that resonated for you guys in the comment section below. And let's see what's happening for pole number 3. Ooh, pole number 3. Pole number 3, this is a yes. This is like the tables are turning. I feel like that's one of my favourite phrases at the moment. The tables are really turning for you guys. I feel like maybe there might have been a period of like, you don't know if like the tables are going to turn. Maybe you thought that you was going to be stuck where you were for like ever. But no, you're not. The 6 of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the Knight of Cups. You're not. This is progress. This is moving forward. This is success. This is you showing up. This is a new stage in life. One thing about the Wheel of Fortune is it's always turning. It might move slow, but it is always turning. So if you were going like on a roundabout and you was going down and life seemed pretty fucked, and then like now you're coming back up again. You're like, the table's turning. See, she's standing on top of the table. Light and dark, transmuting, creating. Being in balance with both. Knowing that you cannot have light without dark and dark without light. They cannot exist without each other. And being able to use that that shadow aspect of yourself to bring that power, because most of our true power is usually sat in those energies that we're too afraid to go and view and bring forward, you know. The shadow parts of ourselves are usually the parts that people told us that, oh, you're too much, or you're too loud, or you're too this, or you're too that, the too much stuff. That's where our power lies. Our power lies in the shadows. And it's up to us to bring that to the light and share it with the world and say, listen, what up, bitches? I got some shit to say. I got some shit to do. This guy right here, it could be a person. It might not be a person. I personally feel like this is just your energy. The Knight of Cups. But I'm going to read it basic bitch form. Yes, this could be a lover coming in for you guys. A romantic, sweep you off your feet, woo you, charming, maybe even a little bit slimy. Slick with it, you know, like that. He could be coming in to show you a good time. He could be coming in to show you something different. He, she, it doesn't matter. I'm just saying he because it's literally a man in the card. It could, doesn't matter. Woman, man, doesn't matter. Maybe this person, because they're showing you a lot of love and breathing life back into you and complimenting you and bigging you up and all that kind of stuff. Maybe that's what helps you change the game. Maybe that's what makes you finally realise who the fuck you are. And, you know, it puts that, what's that word? It puts like the oomph back in you, because it's like, you know, like sometimes you need to hear it. We can sit here and think it and say, yeah, I'm good enough, I'm this, I'm that, I'm that, or whatever. But sometimes when you hear it and someone else confirms it for you, it's a whole different like reality check. So maybe this person comes in and because they're this way, it's helping you build your confidence again and Yeah, shining light on who the fuck you really are and what you're here to do. But on the other hand, I feel like this energy is just you. This is just you. This is you falling back in love with yourself. This is you taking yourself out on dates. This is you like taking care of yourself. This is you loving yourself again. And this horse in the background is ready when you're ready to go on this journey. It's been ready. So pole number 3, this is a yes for you guys too. Whether it's a person or yourself, I feel like at the basis of the basis, this is your energy. I don't really like doing that whole third party reading thing. Like, this is your energy. This is you falling back in love with yourself. This is you whining and dining yourself. This is you taking care of yourself. This is you putting yourself first. This is you like just literally just falling back in love with yourself. If there is another person that's coming in to show you or confirm for you what you should already know about yourself, then yeah, you know, maybe it is. Maybe it could be another person. But the foundation of it all is, this is you just falling back in love with yourself again. This is you embracing the light and the dark, you know. This is the light and the shadow self in balance. And that's some powerful fucking energy. When you can bring your shadow self and your light self together and fucking bring that to the world, whew, that's power right there. And you will be stepping back out again. This isn't the end of the road for you. Like, you are going to step back out. Things are going to switch up. And you know, maybe the light, the attention, it might come to you. Like, you might, you know, like, you might not necessarily be on a stage, but people will notice who the fuck you are. And that's because of this energy that you're putting back into yourself. This is the balance that you're bringing to yourself. Anyway, pole number 3. I hope that resonated. Let me know in the comment section below. And I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.